Off we go. Okay, so let's get comfy. Make yourself comfortable. Cross your legs in front of you or sit onto your block. Just take a moment to just sit into it and feel a bit. Let's just take a moment to breathe. And just become aware of what we are feeling, how we are feeling, why we are feeling. Start off with like a little body scan from the tip of the toe all the way to the top of the head. So bring your attention to the tip of your toe and start this scan. Bring your attention to the center of your foot. Bring the attention to your heel. Bring your attention to your ankle. Bring your attention to your shin and to your calves. Start scanning up towards the knees. Notice if your knee is quite stiff. Start becoming more aware of your breath. And when you breathe in, as you body scan, take the air to that specific area. So your thighs, your hamstrings, your hips. And notice where and how your hips bring that sensation of stiffness. Just take the breath to this stiff area, dense area, tense area. We continue the scan, starting to flow the energy from the base of the spine up. And just bring the attention again to the breath as you feel the air going all the way down to the base, coming up vertebra by vertebra. And then on the exhale, we release vertebra by vertebra, giving us a more sense of space in the body. Just by the breath, just by visualizing this air coming in, expanding, and releasing any tension. We start bringing the air to our belly. We start noticing the belly expand as we breathe in. The belly contract as we breathe out. And we start to notice how much more aware you feel in your body. We continue breathing and feel the air now in the chest. Also, start feeling it in through your rib cage, your lungs. And notice the air when you breathe in and what happens, feeling this whole area of your thoracic spine expand. And release. We start bringing the attention to our shoulders. Still by breathing. You can even try and see if your shoulders need some type of little adjustment or A little tiny movement. This is just little. Then you start bringing your attention to your arms. Feel the length of the arms from the shoulders gliding down. We have our elbows in between that kind of connect. Lower part of your arms and the upper part of the arms. And we find the attention onto our fingers. And just try and bring the attention to every single finger. Start from the pinky. Feel your attention on the pinky finger. Then take the attention to the ring finger. Then your middle finger. And your index finger. And your thumb. And now you have full awareness of your full hand. You just keep breathing and still try and take that air, that energy flow from the shoulders through the arms. Upper arm, forearm, every single finger. Now we start taking this flow, this energy, this breath, and this attention back up from the tips of the fingers all the way to the back of the spine, flowing up through your neck. Almost as you're finding like more length and extension through the spine from the base to the neck. Your chin is still parallel to the floor. We start bringing this scan up towards our face. And we feel every single part of the face. So when do we actually do that? Just to pay attention to the chin, to your cheeks, to your nose, your forehead, in between your eyebrows, your ears, and now I want you to go all the way back and feel the memory of this scan in the body. From the base all the way from the tip of the toe. This is much faster. But try and remember where you went through, where you transitioned through, and visualize this energy flow from the toe, flowing up through the body. Find whatever path suits you, takes you. And it's still flowing through the body all the way from the toes up, up. And the middle of the body, the shoulders, the upper body, our face. We start visualizing this energy flow all the way to the top of the head. And now we really feel that our whole body is lengthened. We visualize this energy releasing from the top of the head and just expanding out. Giving us a full sense of presence in the moment, in the body, a sense of awareness to the space. And just slowly begin to move your shoulders, creating movement now. Up, back, and down. And again, up, back, and down. One more time, up, back, and down. Right away, circle the arms up and over, lengthen the spine, breathe in, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Just give it a little move, up and down. I like to switch, like your left hand is going to try and grab something, and the right hand is going to try and grab something. And then the right. And then from here, just place the left hand down. Right hand extends high up into the sky from the base. And then right hand goes towards your left knee. Now from here, just find that little adjustment. You mentioned your lower back. So from the lower back, press your pelvis down onto the floor. Lengthen the spine, bring the belly in. And then take a little movement twist. I like to move and feel into it. Maybe circular movements from the base of the spine up. Breathe into it. One more breath. Now we lengthen the right hand up high again. Breathe in. Yeah, now we start to slide the left hand to the side. Just slide it. Slide it to the side. And just stretch the right hand up and over. Yeah, you can bend your left elbow, bringing your left elbow towards your left hip. Find that side body stretch. You can even feel it, kind of like here in the hip area. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe in and open up through that right shoulder blade. And then we come all the way up, extend. Both hands come up. Adjust that spine. So press the base down, give it a little bit of movement. Notice if you feel any difference from one side to another. Right hand is going to come down. Left hand extends high, high, high. And then we're going to take a twist. Left hand, right knee. And find that little bit of play here. I just got a little hop in my hip. Give it a little movement and breath. And we come back up. Slide the right hand down. Right elbow towards the right hip. And extend the left hand up and over. Open up through that left shoulder blade. Remember to send your left hip down. And again, always find some space for movement. I like to play here. Like when I lean forward a bit, I really feel my left hip. And I open up. We come up. Left hand comes up. Right hand comes up. Breathe in. And on the exhale, we lengthen the arms forward. Try and keep your butt down. Stretch your arms forward. And slide. And the butt's going to want to come off of the floor. Send the butt back, roll your shoulders back, send your chest forward. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, send the hips lower down, stretch the arms forward, send your chest towards the floor. And again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale. One more, inhale, lengthen. And exhale. We begin to unroll, 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 really rounding the spine. Bring your hands onto your knees, chin to chest, round the spine, breathe in. On the exhale, chest forward, roll your shoulders back. Inhale as we round. And exhale. One more. Inhale as we round. And exhale. When we come back to neutral, slide your hands behind you. Your fingers face your body. Roll your shoulders back, send your chest forward. Open up, round the shoulders out. Breathe in. Now on the exhale, engage your glutes and send your hips forward. And hold here. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Come down with your hips. Breathe in again. Open up, find space. Exhale, engage the glutes and send the hips up high. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly come low. Last one, inhale, find space. Exhale, press and send the hips up. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Keep your hands here, adjust the hands a bit. Open up through the chest, maybe bend your elbows and send your chest high as your shoulders roll back. Feel free to release your neck a bit. Maybe look over to the right, look over to the left. Press the hands and lengthen the spine as we begin to lean forward. Roll the hands forward, roll over your knees. Adjust and find cat-cow. Press the hands down, engage round, breathe in. And exhale, kick the butt back. Drop the belly. 2 more of these. Inhale, round. Exhale. One more inhale, round. And exhale. Let's just do some circular movements here just to find a little bit of free flow movement. Round the spine, circle. When I send my hip to the left a bit, I really feel tension. So notice, where is it that you feel more stiff and tense? And how these really slow and conscious movements allow you to find that space. And maybe take 3 rounds of movement on one side. And then change directions. Take it slow, find those teeny tiny spaces. And when you feel, oh wow, this is quite stiff, remember to take the air, the breath, to that specific area. Yes. And whenever you're done with all 3, you can slide your knees out to the side and send your butt towards your heels. Yeah, so open your hips a bit wider. Give it a little bit of a wiggle from side to side here, just to feel into it. And you can always release the toes or flex the toes. Feel whatever suits you best. Sometimes I feel that when I flex my toes, I find less space to lean back, so it gives me more access to that little space of tension. And send your chest down towards the floor. Now as we begin to press the hands down onto the floor, let's take our undulation. We round forward, engage, squeeze the thighs together, shoulders align with the wrists, and we send the hips down. Send the hips down, look over your right shoulder, open up, Look over the left. And let's go back. Chin to chest. Engage through the scapulus. And then send the butt towards the heels. Right away, round forward. Shoulders align with the wrists. Squeeze your thighs together. Squeeze the glutes. Let the hips sink. Adjust the shoulders up, back, and down. Now this time, kick the butt back. Send the butt towards the heels. Yeah. As soon as your butt touches your heels from the back, from the base of the spine, from the butt, round forward. Shoulders align with the wrists. Sink the hips. Open up. And slowly, elbows come in as we sink all the way down. And that Bhujangasana here. Try and keep your chest open, not collapsing. Take the hands off of the floor. And again, you can have the balls of the feet down or the tops of the feet. Open up through the chest and circle the hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Roll your shoulders back. And try and keep your upper body lifted as you begin to press the balls of the feet down onto the floor. Really squeeze the glutes. Try and find space here in the upper body, but really feel into any tension in the lower body. So the lower back, breathe in and out. Just 2 more breaths here. Breathe in, maybe find space. Breathe out, maybe come up higher. Stretch the arms back. 1 more breath in. And slowly release the hands. Hands come next to the rib cage. Press the hands down. Come up a bit into up dog. Thighs are still on the floor. And we begin to send the butt back. Send the butt back. Flex the toes. Press, press, press. Round the spine forward and come onto all fours. When we come onto all fours, slide your left leg back. So find a straight line between your left heel, right heel, and begin to lift the left arm up high. So it's a variation of side plank. Yeah, and really feel into that left hip here. Bata. Open up through the left arm. Really creating that external rotation with your left hip. Pressing that left heel down. Now let's lift the left foot up high. You'll feel the sensation might change a bit. Flex the left foot. And let's bend the left knee. Circle the left hand behind and try and grab the foot. Yes. Find a little bit of an arch. Externally rotate your right shoulder and your left shoulder. From here, let's slowly release the foot. Circle the left hand up and over the head. And start bringing the left knee into the chest as we step the left foot onto the outer edge of our mat. Yeah. Right away, sink your hip. Let your hip sink. And play with that hip sensation here. Maybe bring your hand onto the hip. Play with it. Just to find a little bit of space. Always play with the spine. And from here, you can always stay here, bring the hand onto the left knee if you need, or even play with coming down. And like I always say, movement is the key, so move through it. I like to send the hip back a bit, and then I like to bring it down. It really gives me that attention to where I feel more tense. Play with it, breathe through it. Start sliding the hands back up. Lift your upper body. Now the right hand is going to press down. The left toe is going to point out. We're going to come into a variation of a side plank again. We're going to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot and sink the right hip down. Yeah. And play with this here too. Forward, sinking the hip forward and back. Play. Use your hands here to just notice where it is that you feel best. This right hand on the floor here, I like pushing and pressing and noticing, okay, if I press, I'll find more space. I'll notice extension more into my right side body. And we're going to start finding that twist, okay? So the right foot, the extended one, is going to come in as we sit. Adjust the left foot inwards. Send your left butt cheek down onto the floor. Really feel into the hips. Lengthen the spine from the base up. Hug your left knee with your right hand. Lengthen the left hand up high like in the beginning. Keep the shoulder away. Find length. And then twist. Left hand goes behind you. Find that yummy twist. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Just one more breath in. And out. We lengthen the left arm up high. And we come back to center. Now we're going to try and bring both knees together. So adjust here. Try and bring both knees together. Sometimes you need to lean forward. And you'll notice your left butt cheek is going to want to come off of the floor. Adjust the feet. Try and send that left butt cheek on the floor and feel into the hip. Press. I really like holding on to my ankles and pressing my ankles down to really find that sense of stability. Send your butt down and lengthen the spine. This is, for me, because I'm so stiff right now, this is good enough. But for you, if you want to go deeper, lengthen the spine and start sinking your chest forward. Your chest, really feel into those hips. Try not to round and crunch the spine. Yeah, like press the hands onto the feet and sink your chest forward. Yes. And play with your limitations here. Breathe into it. Notice, okay, so super stiff now. Maybe if I breathe, I'll find a little bit more space and it won't be so stiff. On the exhale, maybe you can go a bit deeper. Breathe into it. For me, this is quite torture. And one more breath in. And out. And slowly we come back up. Woo. Come back up. Slide the right hand out to the side. Lengthen, step your left foot down. Lengthen your right leg and come back to where we were in the beginning. And again, you can press the left hand down, send the hip back, feel into it. We're going to start coming up, okay? So left hand goes down. Keep your left foot where it's at, but your toes are going to change directions. They're going to point forward. Back knee comes off of the floor. So it's kind of like a runner's lunge. Adjust that back foot so that the heel and toes are quite on the same line. Yeah. Adjust your left foot so that your knee and ankle are quite on the same line. And play with this here. Sending your hips down and up. Down and up. Maybe lengthen the left leg just a bit and down. From here, stretch your arms forward and slide your left leg up high. Find that standing split. Flex your right toes, point your right hip down. And play with movement here. Bend your left knee and start lengthening your arms as you extend your right leg forward. And you can stay here, or you can grab your big toe with your two peace fingers. Left hand comes on your left hip and extend your right foot forward. Yeah, play with that. You don't have to extend the leg fully, okay? If you look at me, you'll notice my right knee is bent. I feel like I've got so much to work on my hamstring that keeping the knee bent is fine. I can always extend, but then it's going to be too much. I like feeling here. Roll the shoulders back. Send the hip back. Release the foot. Bend the left knee. Slide the right leg all the way back. And let's step all the way back. From here, circle your arms, find warrior two base. Send the right heel down. Right hand comes behind you. Reverse. And we start to extend the left leg. Lean forward, Trikonasana. Left arm extends forward. Left arm comes down. Towards the shin, towards the floor, towards the knee. Try not to hyperextend and lock the knee, so keep your left knee slightly bent. Open up through that right shoulder. Right hand comes up high. Press that right heel down as you externally rotate the right hip. And from here, we're going to come into center. Right hand comes inwards, left toe points inwards. Nasarita Padottanasana. Left hand comes all the way up high. Now, left hand comes down. Bend your right knee, kind of like as if you're coming into a Skandasana. Send the butt back and just play with movement here. Left hand can come towards the right. Both hands can stretch over to the right. Send the hip back. When we come back to center, lengthen the right leg. Same thing onto the left. Bend the left knee. Play here. Walk both hands over to the left. We're going to start walking both hands towards the left foot. Take the back heel off of the floor. Lengthen your left leg. And take your toes off of the floor. And really stretch into that left leg. Play with the hips. Send the hip to the left and to the right. And from here, press the hands down onto the floor as you slide your left foot all the way up high. Into three-legged down dog. Bend your knees and bring your left heel towards your butt. Send your right heel down and really open up through that left hip. And maybe you can even find a little wild thing here with control. Sending your left heel towards the butt. Take the left hand off of the floor, step the left foot back. Open up. Send your butt all the way down. Let's take a little twist again. We sit, adjust the right foot, circle both hands to the left, and hug the left knee as we find a twist over to the left. Circle the right hand down. Left hand down. Come up. Find down dog. Right away in down dog, lift your heels, round forward. Bring your knees down towards the floor. Chin and chest sink. Yeah. Now from here, bring your heels towards your butt. Squeeze your heels towards the butt. Adjust your hands maybe more towards the rib cage. Take a few breaths here. Squeeze the elbows in. And then place the feet down onto the floor. And let's take that rolling wave. Bring your pelvis, find that tilt. Anterior, posterior tilt. Sink the hips down. Lengthen the spine, breathe in. Chin to chest, child's pose. Ooh, nice. And again, round forward. Round forward, shoulders align with your wrists. You can flex the toes if you'd like or not. Sink the hips down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Now this time, send the butt back. Right away, round forward. Find all fours. And we're going to stretch the right leg all the way back. Find that variation of your side plank. Lift your right hand up high. And again, let's play with feeling here, okay? So press that right heel down, create that external rotation, squeeze your glutes in the hips forward, extend the right hand. And let's play with lifting the right leg, feeling the difference in the sensation, flexing the toe. Circle the hand up and over the head, bend the knee. Circle the hand behind you, grab the foot. Kick the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Let's release and circle. Bend the right knee. And with control, we're going to step the right foot onto the outer edge of the mat. And you can bring the hand onto the hip as you play with sending the hip down. And you can start playing with bringing your hands inside and just feeling into it here. Breathe in, explore through. And we come back up. And as soon as we come back up, we're going to roll onto the outer edge of our left foot and sink. Point the right toes out. Sink the hip. Yeah. And again, play with that shoulder. I like to really press and find space between the floor. You see the difference between when I'm like really resting onto the hand, I actually feel the left rib cage, but then when I press the hand down, I find more space. I feel more into the hip. And play with this here. Slowly bring the left leg in. Send the right butt cheek down. Adjust. Hug your left hand around your right knee. Lift the right hand up high. Find length. And then twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. One more inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. And circle the right hand up and over. Breathe in, lengthen, and then come down. Try and bring your both knees together. Lean forward if you need. You'll notice that on one side you'll feel a lot more stiff than on the other. Send your right butt cheek down. Oh my goodness. Press the hands down onto your ankles. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in. And again, you can stay here and just play with the sensation of the hip. Like I mentioned, for me, this is a lot of pain, a lot. But if you feel this is good enough for you, just breathe into it and lean the chest forward. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in. Find space in the air, in the hips. And breathe out. Maybe lean forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. And it starts feeling better, and slowly we come up. Left hand is going to come down. Adjust the right foot. Lengthen the left leg out. Yeah. We're going to start circling towards the right foot. Find kind of like that lunge. Adjust the left foot. Adjust the back foot as well. So we want the heel and toes to kind of find the same line. And play with this here. Maybe lift the hip a bit. Maybe send it down, engage. Maybe lift the hip a bit. Maybe send it down. Slide your hands forward. Lean forward. Lift the left leg up high. Flex the toes. Keep the hips square. Play with movements. Bend the right knee and slowly come up. Hands come up, left foot comes all the way forward. And again, hook your two-piece fingers onto your big toe. Your right hand can come onto your hip and extend. Play with it here. Don't think that you have to extend fully the leg. Just keep the leg towards the hand towards the leg. Try and keep the hip squared as well. So we're pushing the left hip back. Release the hand. And slowly, let's slide the left foot all the way back. Yes. As we begin to step the left leg back. Left heel comes down onto the floor. And we find that warrior two base. Circle the left hand behind you and reverse. Lengthen the front leg. Lean your chest forward. Find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Don't lock your front knee. Open up if you feel like you need your block. You can always use your block here as well. Right in front of you to find more space. Open the left hand up high. Breathe in. And breathe out. So, from here, we're going to come to center. Point your right toes inwards. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes all the way up high. Hand comes down. Let's bend the left knee. Send the butt back. And we transition back to center. Bend the right knee. Walk both hands towards the right. Lengthen the front leg. And let's slide the right leg through. Bring your heel towards your butt. Flex the foot. Really feel into the hip. And let's step. Find wild thing. Open up. Send the hip up high as you can. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the glutes. And let's sink. Come all the way down. Adjust, find the twist. Left hand hugs your right knee. Lengthen through the spine. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more breath in. And out. And we circle again. Come all the way back into down dog. Round the spine forward. Shoulders align with your wrists. Bend your knees down towards the floor. Find all fours, chin and chest. Sink. Bring your heels towards your butt. And from here, you can stay here, or you can even try and bring your hands towards your ankles or your feet. Breathe. Breathe. One more breath. And release. Hands come to the sides. Find your undulation here. Ground through the pelvis. Send your hips down. Unroll up dog. Child's pose. Engage. Shoulders first, then butt. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same flow, but now in one flow. Okay? Round forward. Shoulders align with the wrists. Send your butt back. All the way back. Round forward. Find all fours. Slide your left leg out. Open up through the left hand. Find side plank as you lift the left leg up high. Circle the left hand up and over. Bend the left knee. Circle the left leg back. Grab your ankle. Breathe in. Exhale as you release. Breathe in. Start bringing your left knee into the chest. Exhale, step your left foot onto the outer edge of the mat. Sink the hip low. Play with whatever variation you want here. Maybe you can come down. Even if you want to play now and add in, circle the left hand back. Maybe grab your foot. Yes, sink the hip down low. Open up. And let's release. We circle back. Hands come down as we lift the body. Roll on to the right hip. Just here. Sink that right hip down. Play with it. Slide the right leg in. Sit. Adjust the feet. Send the left butt cheek down onto the floor. Hug with the right knee. Lengthen the left hand up high. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. One more breath in. Exhale, twist. Circle your left hand up high. Breathe in. Come forward. Release the right hand. Bring both knees together. Just here. Always find those little adjustments. Send the left butt cheek down. Maybe you can go deeper now. Breathe in the lengthen. Breathe out as you lean forward. Breathe in as you lengthen. Breathe out as you lean forward. One more, breathe in. Breathe out as we move forward. Inhale as we come up. Right hand slides out. Step the left foot down. Slide the right leg out. Slowly start circling, finding that lunge. Adjust the right foot. Sink, play with the hips here a bit, just a little to feel into it. As we begin to slide the hands forward and fly. Find that standing splits. Breathe in and out. Let's start bringing the right knee into the chest. The arms up and over as we actually extend. Yes. And you can hook your two peace fingers on your right toe. Left hand comes onto the hip. Breathe in. Yes. Breathe out. And let's release. As we begin to circle the right leg back, bend the left knee. Step back. Really as far out. Bring the heel down. Circle the arms. Find your warrior two stance. Right hand comes behind you. Find that reverse. And we begin to lengthen the front as we lean the chest towards the thigh. Don't lock your left knee. Lean forward. Use a block here if you want. Open up through the right shoulder blade. Release the right hand. Point your left toes inwards. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes up. Breathe in. Left hand comes down as we begin to bend the right knee. Stretch your arms all the way out to the side. Send the hip back. Walk back through center. Bend the left knee. Slide the hands out to the side. Send the butt back. Walk both hands towards your left foot. Lengthen your left leg. Adjust the back leg if you need. Lift the left toes. Press the hands. Slide the left foot all the way back. Bend the knee, heel towards butt as we begin to open the hip. Open, open. Step your left foot all the way back. Wide open, open up. Sink the hip down. Circle, find that twist. Hug the left knee with the right hand. Flex the right toes as you lengthen the spine. Breathe in. And exhale, twist. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. Exhale, twist. And let's circle all the way back to the front. Press the hands down. Come into down dog. Right away, once you find down dog, round forward. Shoulders align with your wrists or past your wrists as you begin to bend the knees down. Elbows squeeze in. Chin and chest drop. Bring your heels towards your butt. And you have some variations here. If you want to play with trying to bring the hands onto the ankles, go for it. 3 breaths. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more. Release. Unroll. Up dog. Child's pose. Right away, round forward. Send the hips down. Send the butt back. Round forward, all fours. Slide your right leg back. Lengthen the right arm up high. Breathe in. Find stability. Extend the right arm over as you lift the right leg. Bend the right knee. Circle the right arm back. Grab the right ankle. Open up, open up, open up. Breathe in. Exhale as we release and circle the arm and leg. Right knee comes into chest as you step the right foot onto the outer edge of the mat. We begin to sink the hip down. Play with whatever variation works for you best. Maybe sink the hip. Maybe even bend the left knee, circle the right arm back and grab your ankle or your foot. Play with it. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we release. Come back up. You're going to let that left hip sink out to the side. Adjust in that left shoulder. Remember, find that space. Open up into the left side body. Begin bringing the left leg in. Adjust the right foot. Find that twist. Hug your right knee and send your right butt cheek down. Hug your right knee with your left hand. Right hand extends up high. And we twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath in. And out. Bring both knees. Circle the right hand up high. Come back over. We're going to start bringing both knees together. Send the right butt cheek down. Ooh. My God. Breathe in. And exhale. Maybe lean forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Maybe lean forward. One more. And breathe in and out. We come back up. Woo! And adjust the right foot. Left hand comes out. Slide the left leg back. We're going to circle into a lunge. Circle, 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 circle. Find that lunge. Play with it here a bit. Sending the hip down and back. Adjusting that back foot. Slide your hands forward, lift the left foot up high, standing splits, breathe in and out. Let's start coming up. Grab your left toe, extend. Yes. We're going to release. Release, 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 release. Kick it back. Step all the way back. Back heel comes down. Circle the arms. Warrior two reverse. Left hand comes behind you. We begin to lengthen the front leg. Don't lock the knee. Lean forward. And play here. Left hand comes all the way up high. Breathe in. And out. Circle. Right toe points inwards. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes up. Breathe in. And out. Hand comes down, bend your left knee, send the butt back. Walk your hands towards the left. Come back through center. Bend your right knee, walk your hands towards the right. Circle all the way over to the right. Start extending. Adjust the left leg in a bit. Extend the right leg. Take the right toes off of the floor. Press the hands down. Slide your right leg up high. Open up. Wild thing. Step your right foot behind you. Sink the hip. Find that twist. Last twist. Hug your right knee. Lengthen. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. One more. And let's circle. Coming back. Down dog right away. Round forward. Bring your knees down. And sink. Bring your heel towards your butt. Play with holding your ankles if you can, if you'd like. Breathe. Release. Adjust the hands. Cobra roll. Up dog. Child's pose. Right away unroll and sit onto your heels. And let's send the butt down onto the floor as you circle your legs forward. And let's take Navasana all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Once you're down, you can hug your knees into your chest and take a little bit of a twist from side to side here. Roll over to the right, the legs. Then roll over to the left. Come back to center. Find happy baby. Just to finalize. And gently just slide the legs down. Let your feet drop. Let your palms relax next to your body. Relax the body, relax the mind, and just take in all the benefits of today's practice. Shavasana.